Graduate Paul Cook. Paul has built an accomplished career as a news and traffic anchor on KSDK TV, but his impact extends beyond broadcasting. For over 20 years, he has shared his journey of recovery as a speaker, author, and sober coach, inspiring tens of thousands through his book, Cooked in LA, and his message of resilience, hope, and mental wellness. A dedicated community advocate, Paul supports cancer awareness initiatives and continues to give back to Lindbergh schools, most recently serving as an MC of our 75th anniversary banquet, and soon speaking with Lindbergh faculty on stress management. Please join me in celebrating distinguished alumnus Paul Cook.
Wow, what a night. Thank you very much. First, millennial, that's great. I'm the first distinguished member to get a 14 on his ACT. So, now we got that. We got that figured out. And my parents made me take it 3 more times. I'll have to share with you what happened on that one later. Yeah, you mentioned the 75th anniversary banquet. Which was an incredible honor. I want to know, just a show of hands, who went to that? Raise your hand if you went. Oh my gosh, so many, so many. Well, you might know that when we began, it was a great night at the Chase. I mean, just incredible food and maybe twice as many as the size. And it was just getting ready to be the time where I was going to go up, and this was the full tango of a banquet with a paddle raise and an auction and all of these things. And it was like I was getting ready to go up, and I was the MC, you know, microphone like this. And right as I was going up, the electricity went out at the Chase. No electricity. And it was incredible. It was incredible. Scary, terrifying. And I thought, well, it'll be an early night. You know, I get to go home. This is cool. No elevators. The bathroom lights. I mean, we had folks all ages. You couldn't go. There was no bathroom, right? You eventually some electricity came on. No microphone, like I said. Just total insanity. Like what's going to happen tonight? And I'm gonna put just a quick pin in that. So hold on to that. I'll tell you what happened. But I want to also thank my family, who is so important in my life. My mom and dad, Mary and Terry. My beautiful sister, Shannon Berger, who's a Hall of Fame tennis player, won state at Lindbergh in 1988. Thank you for coming, Shannon and Mike. And she's an educator, a decorated educator, and my mom and dad, my dad, PhD, and mom was an art teacher, so they really instilled a willingness to learn, or a desire to learn, not really from books, you know, other learning things that I did, but they are so instrumental in who I am today. And I want to thank my wife, who's here as well, paid the ultimate sacrifice by just marrying me and having to spend all this time with me. It's not always a party, you know. So I love you very much, sticking with me through thick and thin, Jennifer. And thank you for coming here tonight. I've learned so much, you know, and I learned so much from the teachers. It's great to hear from teachers. That is true. I mean, they mean something in your heart, and you always remember. I mean, there's too many to name. Coach B. I mean, there's so many people that were impactful in my life that I still hold in my heart, and I think about, you know, and continue to learn from them and just remember and pass it on and act like I thought it up, but no, they did. And it's just what an amazing life. And you know, I had to say I learned so much even this year in news and TV. It's a real blessing to do that, but you know, it's also, it's a tough time, right? It's a tough time in our world, and there's so much division and comparison, you know, and it's easy to get maybe a little down or depressed, you know, about our times, or maybe what you don't have. You know, we all kind of do that, I think, too much. But we have so much. We really have so much if you're in this Lindbergh community. It's special, extraordinary people, as you heard tonight. And I think I've learned the magic of gratitude. You know, it's not easy to do it right off the bat, but every time you try to think of something you're grateful for, your mood improves, your life improves. And I guess I just want to encourage you to think of the things you're grateful for before you think of the division or that things are broken. Because, you know, if you're from this community, you have great roots. And if you're connected to this community, you have some incredible values, support, love, and I just am so grateful that this is where I'm from, with the incredible support. I truly, truly am. And so much perseverance was encouraged. And that takes me back to the banquet, the 75th annual banquet at the Chase. An early night, right? Electricity's out. We all met up. This crew, they put together an incredible night. You know, Erica, Beth, Greg, we all met up on the balcony. So it was just a little bit light outside still. And so we met out on this balcony that was so beautiful. And I saw the looks in their faces like, holy crap, you know, like, we're screwed. And I was like, there's no choice to make. They're like, let's go, let's get out of here. And Erica and everyone just said, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Keep going. 1 foot in front of the next. And unbelievably, I came in, no microphone, I'm shouting out there. Forrest comes up. Thank you, Forrest, by the way. Shouting with a megaphone. And all of a sudden we get a little electricity and the PowerPoint goes on a little bit. So we can show that. You can't hear anything, but you can show that. And all of a sudden there are little lights, what do you call those? Little... Those thrown by the hallway so people could get to the bathroom. It was like we were having the oldest rave ever. I mean, there were the glow sticks. Woo! All of a sudden, I mean, it was incredible, and we ended up having a huge success. And they raised their goal at least, if not more. And it was all about Lindbergh perseverance. I don't think anyone else would have done that, would have continued the way they did. And that's where you're connected. That's part of your story, you know, and that is an amazing story. And I thank you for letting me be part of that night and for being part of your story today. Thank you so much for coming.